So this is my latest project. It is an additive light source for my contact printer, and this light source allows me to select the colour of the light as well as the time for which it shines. So basically what we'll have here is 3 2N2222 transistors, one for each colour on the LED. This is a 10 watt RGB LED. So what we'll have here are 3 buttons. One lets me select which colour I want to change. I've not implemented a feature yet where the selected colour flashes, but basically you just select a colour and then turn the potentiometer to turn that colour to whatever value you want, and then you can press the middle button to change the time. So that, for example, is half a second. There's 1 second, and that button there is the expose button. So when that's pressed, the LED shines for the time specified. So we select another colour. Basically, when you press that button, it just sets the colour to whatever that potentiometer is set to. So there's quite a blue sort of light, probably more magenta. And obviously if you select red, green and blue at the same intensity, you get pretty much white. So I had to modify this LCD display because it had a blue LED in it, and the film that I'm using, positive release film, is extremely sensitive to blue light. So I had to replace it with an amber LED of a very specific wavelength. I'm just going to find out what that wavelength was exactly. So it's for that positive release film, so I'm just trying to find it just now. It was 590 nanometers. So I'm going to put a very high value resistor on it, so in complete darkness it can only just be seen and no more, so that light's not shining on the film and interfering with anything. So this is a contact printer here. Basically all that happens is the film that's to be exposed will be loaded onto the right hand reel, and then it's just fed through, and then basically every frame, every time that clicks twice, that's 1 frame, and then the negative you want to contact print off goes in the top. Then you have to make some sort of notches on the negative so you can feel it in the complete darkness, so you know where it is. Now this film requires, the positive release stuff requires a pretty yellow light, so you'd probably have red all the way up, green probably down pretty low, and blue you probably wouldn't even use it. You might have it like at 1, something like that. So you'd be looking at maybe a colour sort of like this, sort of like that does look, to my eyes, pretty dull yellow, so that would probably be about right. But at least this gives me the option to tweak the colours so I can balance them properly. In the old system I just had a tungsten light bulb, a very low wattage 12 volt one with a yellow colour filter in front of it, and that produced 1 or 2 perfect results, but I think this might work a lot better. The only issue I can see myself running into is LEDs do not render colour as accurately as tungsten light bulbs, so I might never get totally proper colours with an LED light source, but I'm just going to have to leave it to experimentation, unfortunately. I bought some special developer from the seller who sold the positive release film, which should hopefully solve the issue I've been having of like the colour mask going yellow. Well, to my eyes this looks pretty much yellow, so that might solve that.